What's going on, boys? We are back. I think it's year 5. I could have that wrong, so I got to triple check. However, I want to first welcome our newest member, Andrew Niehoff. Excuse me.
Brother,
Andrew Niehoff joining as UC. So we're going to take a quick look at the Mac. The new Mac. The revamped Mac. We've come so far.
On each side. Oh, they lost the ball. It's going everywhere. Harrison tried to scoop it up. It's still alive. Oh, Summers has it. Summers dragging defenders into the end zone. Oh, maction never fails.
Kick some awful teams out. But Western Michigan coming off their national championship run. First off, congrats to them. Second MAC team to do it after Devin did it twice with BG. The Broncos are an 89 overall. And as the rule, as you guys know, or those that are new here, anytime you win a national championship a year and a half-ish later, you do take the worst job offer that is available to you. Now, this is because when they offer you a job, it's the beginning of the playoffs. And you have to either take it or leave it. So if you don't win and you just kind of risk and take it, that's up to you. And we're not going to make anybody take a job until they've won it. So it's always kind of a little bit of an awkward year after where you're not really recruiting too hard. You're trying to have as much fun with it. So shout out to Pork for winning it. And hopefully he has a fun year. We gave him a lot of tough games. So yeah, that's just what's going on with Western Michigan and our rules here in our MAC Dynasty. Next we go to Ohio, 82 overall. We have gone to the MAC Championship 3 times. We have lost all 3 times. We've gone to the playoffs once, and I think we made it pretty far, but then lost to Devin's thunderous Bowling Green Falcons team. And last year we lost in the MAC Championship, and we missed out on the playoffs by 1 spot.
You should quit now and save yourself the embarrassment of losing with these losers in Las Vegas, LaFleur.
But high hopes for this year. We got a transfer quarterback coming in as Tim Carpenter went to friendly foe out here. NIU coming in at an 87 overall. My Lord. These guys are actually second favored to win the MAC this year. The odds are kind of crazy for them. High-powered offense. Got a wizard at the helm in Coach Devo Fluffs. Look for them to make a splash this year. NIU's made a lot of strides, and they've played a lot of good teams very close. Georgia State, don't let the overall fool you. These guys are a force. They were also 1 or 2 spots out from making the playoffs last year. Heartbreaking loss to Eastern Michigan on a last-second play. They had a Heisman winner last year in Toe-Jam Payton, and a lot of All-Americans. Eastern Michigan looking to make more of a splash this year. They've been consistently making bowl games right there in the middle of the MAC each year. It's Tao Wafa's senior year. He's broken almost every single receiving record known to man. So let's see if they can take that next leap, finish in the top 25. But they're coming in at a 77 overall. Buffalo, 81 overall. Great defense this year. Looks like they got some transfers in the portal, and Devo is back and ready to roll. He told me himself he is back. New controller, no stick drift. He's got FCS Southeast to start the year. Let's see what they can do. Bowling Green, yeah, a 3.5-star team. Devin did wonders for them before he had to roll. But they're still a force in the MAC. They are a tough team. They almost beat me. I think they beat NIU last year. But the new guy, UC, Niehoff, 2.5 stars, 75 overall. Perfect addition to the MAC. Let's see what he can do this year. We also added Kentucky. The MAC has been on the up and up, and we're now the 4th best conference in the whole game. So we wanted to add a little bit of something, nothing too crazy. UK loses every game in the SEC. We know they weren't having fun over there. Regionally, geographically, it makes sense. Not too far of a drive because we ain't flying to too many places. We don't have that budget. So I thought they were solid add. 3 stars, 72 overall. Notre Dame, our first addition to the MAC, still 94 overall. They're always going to be 94 overall. They're always going to have the best recruits. It's just something in the game. We've actually demoted them to a 3.5 star because we still beat the brakes off of them. Miami, we're always going to keep them in there, battle the bricks. That's a MAC school forever. Toledo, 82 overall, 84 offense. This guy is an offensive wizard. He's always got just studs at wide receiver. So, needs to get back into that bowl regimen. He's 1 or 2 wins away from getting in that top 25 and get over that user hump. Pause. Akron, solid stats, but a half-star team. This guy goes to Vegas. The head coach is in Vegas half the time. They've got a good team. They just need some leadership, some locker room presence, and they're going to take that next step. Looking to get back into the bowl game this year. Tough schedule. They always play a lot of users. It's tough on him. And he's always traveling. So we'll see. Hopefully Akron can make that jump. Central is always staying in there no matter what. Fire up chips. Penn State, we don't know. They are such a max school. 57 overall. That's sometimes just when everyone needs a pick-me-up game. That's why we have a couple Golden States or a couple Golden Flashes in here. So that's what the MAC is now looking like in year 5. We're going to take a quick look at some Heisman watches and then the top 25. Bryce Baker. Should have won it last year, you think? That's what a lot of people were saying. He didn't. Some of the voters. Maybe it's because Coach Portcliffe was in their DMs calling them dickheads. Does that matter? It would matter to me if I was a voter. And then to finish it off, the top 25. Basically, in the MAC, we got some representative this year. After winning the national championship, Western comes in pre-ranked at 10. NIU at 16. Ohio at 17. Coaches. The coaches like me, and they don't like NIU. And that's why I'm a coach guy. Georgia State receiving some votes. Okay, we might be coaches poll guy, me and Devin. Chris isn't, but me and Devin are, I think, coaches poll guys. Might go to records. We can go to records just to see what it's looking like. This is all because of Devin, but Connor Flood rushed for 6,600 yards in a career. So that's a user. I'm going to shout Devin out. I don't think I've seen any other users. But also shout out Corey Davis real quick. Tauefa, in the 3 years before he's even done with, has set the MAC career records for receptions and receiving yards. So all he's doing this year is padding those stats to make sure nobody ever touches those. Tim Carpenter leaving before his senior year. But I guess if he's still in another MAC school, we'll have to see if that keeps going up more than 120, or if he went to a new school, no matter what, if it resets. So we'll take a look. As you can imagine, Connor Flood, 79 total touchdowns over his career. I guess those are just rushing touchdowns, but from Devin. Tauefa is going to be up there. Achiampong and Bayless. I don't think Bayless is Devin's. He'll have to correct me or not. I know Achiampong is Devin's. But, yeah. I mean, Eastern and Bowling Green dominating. It's cool to see Dan Lefevre passing yards total forever. Career MAC stuff. So that's just a little quick preseason week 0 video for you guys. Excited for year 5. Yeah, let's have a fun year.